Well, hey guys, Sean Tiger 1050 coming at you from Bunda, Germany, and you guys will have a clue where that is. I thought I'd talk to you guys today about a few accessories that I've got on the Tiger Sport, and I thought then I'd do a top 10, or no, not a top 10, a top 5 accessories for the Tiger Sport. It's by no means all of them that I've put on the bike, but I thought I'd tell you guys my top 5. So stay tuned and stick around, and we'll go through them in just a sec. And kicking things off at number 5, we have the Touratech lockable mount for the Garmin 590LM. That is a very well, it's a great investment for mounting your sat navs. I've had them on various different other mounts on the handlebars on these RAM things, but it's good, you know, it's easy to touch from here, but it's an expensive sat nav, and I want it to be lockable, so I could leave the sat nav on the bike. You know, if you're just stopping off for a piss or a coffee, it was a bit of an annoyance to keep having to take it off in case some bastard twocked it. So that is probably, it's hard to get it into a top 5. You know, there's so many good ones that I've got, but I'll knock that off with number 5. Cost me altogether, the actual lockable mount was 130 euros, but I had to buy on top of that this mounting rod that was on the back to mount it over the clocks on this bike, and that was another 100 euros. So not a cheap investment, but worthy enough to be in my top 5. At number 4, we have the MRA Vario screen, displayed beautifully here under my, or over my satellite navigation. Again, on this bike, complained about a lot was the stock screen sucked, so I changed it to the MRA. Also from eBay, can't remember exactly how much I paid, but it was around, I think, the 120 euros mark. The actual normal size of the screen is kind of the same size as a stock, but you get then this spoiler which is adjustable up and down, which can give you, obviously, it cuts out the buffeting pretty good. Rolling in at number 3, we have these mirror extensions from SW Motec. Again, I think they were around, oh, I should have checked the prices. I think they were around the 60 euro mark, so not cheap, but made of good quality material. SW Motec make brilliant accessories for bikes. Again, that's another gripe on this bike, that obviously you've got a good maybe 3 inches extension on the mirror pushing them outwards, because again on the stock mounts, which are then here, all I could see was my shoulders, and they are the prettiest shoulders I've ever seen. I have to give myself that, but again on a ride, you know, I don't want to look at them all day, you know, so it does help massively. So now it's just a glance of the eyes now, just to check your mirror and not have to really sort of duck down to check behind you on the stock position. So that was number 3, mirror extensions from SW Motec. And coming in second position, I have my custom seat made by elsamade.com. Again, stock seat I thought was crap, very uncomfortable. After sort of an hour's ride, I wanted to get off, so I had my seat done by him. I'll put a link to his website in the description below. I've done it on many videos, I've put links up to his stuff, but I think, you know, he's only a small business, but I think to throw in work in his way, which I've tried to do, and I know on the Tiger 1050 page that I'm a member of, at least 3 or 4 guys now on the Tiger 1050 have gone to him, so I like to help out in any way. So that's my number 2 spot. I was to and from him whether the seat was going to be in the number 1 spot, but I've decided to put that in number 2. And taking the top spot, coming in first position, we have the Arrow slip-on can. Regardless of, I mean, most of the, obviously my top 5 to 2 are pretty much bike specific to this bike, why I changed them and why they're in the top 5, but my top spot for the Arrow exhaust isn't necessarily bike specific. I would change the can on any bike. Stock exhausts, I'm not into them. Some, you know, are okay, you know, but they're heavy, a lot of them, they look ugly as shit and sound terrible, and the stock can on this bike is one of those ones that sound shit. So that came off, Arrow can went on, but again, I would change that on any bike that I had, unless for some stupid reason they brought stock exhausts out that were absolutely amazing, but that's never going to happen. So there you go, top spot goes to the Arrow exhaust. That would be my top 5 for the Tiger 1050 Sport. Well, thanks for taking the time to watch my top 5 accessories for the Tiger 1050 Sport. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time. This has been Sean Tiger 1050. Till next time.